Welcome into the postgame show. Game 5, it was aggressive. We had love-yas, we got ice, and things got hot and heated and a little punching and jabbing. It was a lot, but I enjoyed it. Let's see what the booth had to say.
All right, Pax, thank you very much. We both thought that We Got Ice would kind of waltz to a victory. In fact, I said that they would have the biggest regular season victory of this year. That did not happen, but they did enough.
They did enough. They were mounting some offense. Just couldn't put the ball in the net as much as they wanted. But solid performance from Reagan Rust and good support around her in that game.
In fact, our star of the game is standing by right now with Pax.
Yep, I got her standing right here. She's trying to catch her breath, but heck of a game from We Got Ice. Defensively, that was a really aggressive game, right?
So aggressive. I mean, there was a lot of hits from behind, but I think we handled it pretty well.
So you guys obviously kind of went out just run and gun, had some strategy plays. Did you guys just maintain that the entire time, or did Lovius kind of put you on your head a little bit?
We definitely readjusted a few times, especially when someone starts to get tired. But Zoe said he had a full tank of gas. We're like, you go. I'll stay back. I'm good.
Perfect. So how are you guys going to maintain this energy kind of going into the playoffs and trying to just, chip away at those victories?
Definitely going to take some ice baths. That's going to be priority number one after this, and then get some food. But I think we're going to keep around the same strategy. It's just energy's got to be high the whole time.
Game 5 highlights are here. We got ice versus Lovias, and it was a tough one. It was a hard-fought battle, but man, was it exciting. First goal of the game is from the one and only Pavel Barber. Reagan with the assist, and this is Pavel's second goal in the tournament, but Reagan wanted to get it on the front herself. She puts one in the back of the net with that shot right by Dalton. Feely. We Got Ice is up 2-0, but Lovius isn't backing down. Nicky bats one in. Jack Doyle thought he had it, and it ends up falling back into the goal. Lovius has one on the board, and the energy is up. The fight continues. Sarah with the breakaway shot, thinking she's going to get a goal, but ends up getting thrown down with a foul. But she's awarded a penalty shot. Will she make it? Will she do it? No. Jack Doyle reaches out and stops it. Holds the We Got Ice to a victory, 2-1. What a game. What a battle. Let's hear from both of the teams, starting with We Got Ice.
I think D really set the tone early.
Yeah.
Like he pushed the pace early. He wasn't afraid to go into the boards, and we knew they were gonna play super physical, so we had to give it back without like crossing the line or losing our cool, because I do think we were the better hockey team. So their play was right. And Jesse and Nicky, they're dogs, man. They really push it. So is Sarah. Yeah. It's crazy. By the way, shout out Jack. 1:57 left on the clock. Shootout. Penalty shot. That was the game.
Yeah, 2 for 2 on penalty shots so far up until that one. Obviously a disappointment. Let my team down there for a sec, but yeah.
You didn't let us down. You're good.
Yeah, I know. We're good.
Still love you. We still love you.
We played so much better today. I think our team chemistry was better today. But yeah, Reagan took a little bit of a trip at me, went down. Obviously, referee Dan said penalty shot. I was feeling confident, so I was like, I'm going to take it. Just took it a little too far. Jack made a really great play, jumped out.
My strategy for shootouts is to come out, which you can do in shootouts, but I forgot you can't do that in the game. So I dropped the penalty in the game, which just forced a shootout where I could do that. So that worked out. That did. And I think she kind of missed it, so it was an easy.
She did. She missed it a little bit. But seriously, I think they're going to win their next game. If you're not willing to get scrappy with them, they can get your heads fast. They're good.
Listen, not everyone could be Beyonce at the end of the day.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to be Jay-Z.
DMX.
And you know what? I listened to a little bit of Beyonce before the game. Try to get the juices flowing, and Beyonce just didn't come through. But next game would be Crazy in Love to Win. That one was also written by Beyonce. So. At the end of the day, you got to show up. I know Lovias, people are talking. Lovias hasn't had a good run since BB2. And at some degree, I agree. But at the end of the day, if you keep showing up, you're chasing winning. And if you don't show up, the only thing you chase is losing. So we're going to keep coming. We're going to work hard for the next game. I thought we played really well as a team. I thought our defense was great. I thought our team chemistry was great. Who knows? Maybe we'll listen to Beyonce as a team before the next game.
So Lovias seemed a little defeated in their pressers, but I will say they were extremely positive on the fact that they had a lot more team chemistry. They felt like they played better than they did in their first match. So I'm hoping that this, momentum and chemistry kind of just keeps taking them up and up. But We Got Ice. I mean, Zoe and Reagan's chemistry is truly off the charts. And we have Dan and Jack Doyle in the goal. I like the vibe of We Got Ice, especially when they're using random farm animals as referencing not only themselves but other teams. So that could be an interesting storyline to follow. We will definitely have to see. Now, before we send it down to the one and only Kelsey Wingert, we got to talk about Shady Rays. They look great, they feel great, and they're affordable. And let's just say you lose them. Let's say you just misplace them. Let's say someone steals them. Then Shady Rays will send you a new pair. Go to shadyrays.com, use code Floorball to get $25 off your pair of sunglasses. That's code Floorball, shadyrays.com. You're welcome. You can thank me later. All right, sending it down to you, Kels, for the next game.
Now we're switching over to the pregame show, baby, because it is Game 6 here from Jersey City, our John Boy Media warehouse. It should be a good one today. Team McFlurry Power, who seems to have the highest ego in the tournament, taking on Hook, Line, Sinkers. The only person returning to this team, well, might just be Drew. But we love Drew. We love what he brings into the warehouse. These two teams come into this match being 1-0, looking to advance into the playoffs being 2-0. So let's catch up with them, see what their thoughts were before this big game here from the warehouse. What did you guys pick up from Team McFlurry Power yesterday just watching them?
They're a pretty good team. A lot of people say they got one of the best dressed goalies in this tournament, and I take that personally. Handsome fella, I get it. But I don't know. I think my setup's a little nicer, so I'm going to try to just make sure I look the part. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, and then making saves, too. That's important, too.
Baggage played them pretty well. They just didn't score. I believe Jimmy said that Hookline had 3 shots on net all game. So I don't think we're worried about them scoring on K-Mac. We're just worried about getting our game right before the semifinals. Should be a win. Kane's pretty good, but should be a win.
So do you guys have a specific strategy that you're implementing today?
Yeah, we've been working on some plays. We're not going to reveal anything, but you'll see.
No, but you have to reveal it.
What's that?
You have to reveal.
No, I can't do that. No, I don't.
It's nothing. We're good to go. This is pretty much just like a game, like Nick said, to get ready for the weekend and get ready for tomorrow, playoff games, and just get the team chemistry going on the right path.
So a lot of confidence from Nick that we've seen in this tournament that normally comes from K-Mac, reminding you of the antics he had yesterday, wearing the, what do they call that thing? The cup on the outside of his pants. He's really taken a lot of pride in being a goalie. We'll see how he does here today. But he will not do better than our friend in Jolly Olive because he always brings the greatest stats. So let's get it to Jolly for that.
Game 6 is one I'm very excited about. It is McFlurry Power versus my very own Hook, Line, Sinkers. 2 titans in this tournament so far. Let's start with the Canadians north of the border. Nick Bowens was the star yesterday. He's the only perfect shot player so far in the tournament. He obviously went just 1 of 1 for shots on goal versus shots made, but still 100% conversion rate on 7 attempts. That's pretty good. Chelsea and Nick Bowens, they combined to go 2 for 4. That's the best team combo shot rate of anyone so far at 50%. So 2 lethal shooters up front. That bodes well for their chances in this game, because in the net, they have Kyle McDonald, who's tied for second in saves already with 11, only trailing Dalton Feely. His 84.6% save rate was third best among all goalies yesterday. And last but not least, the winner of this game is guaranteed a bye into the semifinal game, which makes it all the more important for McFlurry Power and, of course, their opponent, Hook, Line, Sinkers. Drew Davis, not really a hockey player, but he shot 50% from the field, going 1 of 2. That's tied for second in the tourney. And Courtney Kobus, his teammate, took 6 shots, only 1 on goal. So if she gets the ball out today, look for her to be a little bit more accurate when taking her shots. But obviously, the face of the team right now is Kane Van Gate, who saved 88% of shots yesterday, 7 of 8 saves, and that was tied for second heading into today. Hopefully, he can keep things locked down in the net to give Hookline a fighting chance against a very good McFlurry Power team. That's all I got for you guys on this one. Let's throw it back down to the floor.
Thanks, guys. I'm actually in the bathroom right now. The Vibe Report, very rushed because I think the game's starting without me, so I'm just going to try and get down there right now before my absence is noticed. Back to you guys in the booth.
So a lot riding on this one. Whoever wins will get a bye and head right to the semifinals. We got McFlurry Power, you got Hook, Line, Sinkers. They're both 1-0, but when you just look at their games so far from the regular season, McFlurry Power, they seem like they're a tightly knit unit.
Yeah, a tightly knit unit with probably the most experience. Bowen is good with the ball. He's got good sense of the game. I would probably give the nod to them.
And don't sleep on Chelsea Dinnan.
Yeah,
very impressive. She might be known as a trick shot artist out there, but boy, she played very well in her first floorball game.
Absolutely. It was a sin I didn't mention her there. No offense, Steve Dangle. We should probably mention you.
And
on
K-Mac between the pipes, too.
Yeah, K-Mac between the pipes, but she put on a show. Let's see if Hookline's ready for that toe drag this game.
Hookline, of course, took care of Team Baggage. Even though they lost the statistical battle, they won the war thanks to a shootout in, after 3 periods. How are they going to get this done?
Well, they're going to have to amount more offense for sure, and that's going to be tough against this group. Courtney, I just want to see if she takes someone's head off with that field hockey swing she's got, whether she uses or not. And then we got the Energy Bunny picking it up for him, Drew Davis running up the floor. And then Patrick, hey, the guy blocked a lot of shots last game. And he's the CEO of Hockey Collective playing against the COO on the other team there. So some heated business battles.
Yeah, you're talking about Shebs, Patrick Sheba, and, of course, Nick Bowens over on McFlurry Power. So give me a prediction.
I will definitely go with McFlurry Power. I think they have heavier offense. But, hey, Kaner, as much as I chirp him, I love him. He's a good goalie. He's going to have to be the difference maker if they're going to steal one here for Hookline.
Of course, he is the only returning member of the Wormburners who lifted the trophy following the first season of Floorball. I, too, will go with McFlurry Power, so that's a pair of McFlurry Power people. Kelsey Wingert, who are you going with?
My prediction, Team McFlurry Power, solely because I keep going back to the pregame interview before their first game of the tournament with Kyle McDonald and Chelsea. Chelsea can come off a little bit quiet, but she was playing right into those antics. Her personality fits right in, and she's really good at the trick shots. Make sure you check her out on Instagram. So my pick, Team McFlurry Power.
All right, Kels, thank you very much. So this one's going to be a whole lot of fun. Once again, a berth in the semifinals will be on the line for Hookline Sinkers taking on McFlurry Power. We'll catch you later on.